Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. So in this video I want to share with you a couple of locations on the east coast of Kent that I think are just fantastic for coastal landscape photography. And I think that they are very accessible, very near to London, only 2 hours by train and about the same by car, and B, possibly a little bit of a hidden gem. Maybe you haven't heard of them. So yeah, I'm armed with my Canon 90D and a couple of Sigma lenses. Let's do it. So I'm here at Kingsgate Bay Sea Arch, which is, I would say, slap bang in the middle of Margate and Broadstairs. And I have to thank a local photographer by the name of Greg Bottle, and he is basically the reason why I'm here. I remember seeing his work in the local galleries, and it was his work that inspired me to come here. And you've got this amazing coastal landscape. You've got this incredible rock arch, which I think could rival Durdle Door. I think so. And yeah, it was his work that inspired me to visit here. Definitely check him out. Check him out on Instagram. Don't check him out on YouTube, because all you'll find on YouTube are videos of him feeding squirrels, and I think a video featuring Larry Lamb. So yeah, check him out on Instagram. That's probably the better thing to do. So we are about 15 minutes away from sunrise, and the conditions are looking pretty damn good, I have to say. I'm very optimistic about the potential of this location and what images I could get. Very excited to see the results. So what do you reckon? Not bad? I think it's pretty good. It's an amazing location, and I don't think it's that well known, which is nice. You don't get too many people down here. Not like Durdle Door or something like that. You know, you get absolutely overwhelmed with people, understandably. But I like the fact this is a little bit of a hidden gem. Well worth visiting. Like I say, by car 2 hours ish, by train an hour and a half from St Pancras. Well worth doing. It's a great location. It can deliver some really lovely images, and I'm pretty happy with the ones I got as well. Yeah. So on to the next location, which is about a 10-minute walk from where Kingsgate Bay is. Let me show you. So I'm here at Botany Bay, which is this location where you've got this run of kind of chalk cliffs, but in particular you've got this trio of chalk stacks. I'll just show you, and I just think they're really interesting. I have, if I'm honest, I have visited here before, and I got this image. I'll show you. And of course I'm not going to get anything like that now. The tide was very much in on that occasion, whereas now it is very much out. but that's okay. Got a little bit of cloud movement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on an ND filter, smoothing out the clouds. Might add another element to the image, and yeah, just try and look for an interesting composition, because I'm sure there's loads. I'm going to have to kind of narrow it down to one or two. I've got one or two in mind. The first one is to repeat the image that I've taken previously, and the second choice is to go a little bit further down back towards where I came from and get a shot looking towards the chalk stacks. Let's see what I do. So there we have it. Tried a couple of compositions, and I did use a filter in the end. I used a graduated filter. I took a shot kind of in the direction of the sun, with the chalk cliffs on the right hand side. Quite happy with the image. I needed the ND filter to give me a properly kind of exposed image. I know you're not meant to shoot in the direction of the sun, but if you use a filter and your camera can cope with it, then you can get a pretty good image. So yeah, quite happy with the images that I got, and I didn't use a 10-stop ND filter in the end. The clouds had kind of moved on from the compositions that I'd chosen. The tide's way out, so there wasn't really any point in using an ND filter, a 10-stop ND filter. But yeah, I hope I've shown the potential that this location has, because I think it has loads of potential. And you can obviously do it in reverse. You can come to Botany Bay for sunrise or sunset, and then when the lights kind of changed and the sun's fully come up, you can go to Kingsgate Bay. You can do it in reverse of what I did. But there's definitely a lot of potential here, possibly untapped. Maybe you all know about it, I don't know, who knows, but I think it's possibly a little bit of a hidden gem. You definitely don't get overwhelmed with photographers. I've been the only one here with a camera, to be honest with you. I don't count people on their phones taking pictures. I mean, like, you've at least got a tripod, then I'm going to take you seriously. I'm just joking. But yeah, it's not overwhelmed with people, so definitely loads of potential here. 2 hours, maybe a little bit more by car. By train from St Pancras, it's 1.5 hours, so definitely worth checking out. Obviously be really careful with tide times, the weather, blah blah blah, you all know it all. But yeah, be careful with that, because it can be a bit treacherous, walking from Kingsgate Bay to Botany Bay. You definitely need the tide to be well out, so pay attention to that. So the plan now, basically for me, is to go and have a nap, and I'm going to head into Margate town. I'm going to try a little bit of street photography, because there's some really interesting hotspots, kind of definitely some interesting characters. You definitely get your characters in Margate town, which I love, absolutely love it. So I'm going to try a little bit of street photography. I'll close the video out with any images that I get, any kind of nice little video clips that I get. I guess until the next video, my name is Ben. Thank you for watching Photos by Finch, and I'll see you very, very soon. Cheers.